Hello, guys, and welcome back to the Justice Friends blog. I'm not going to attempt a cool intro like I did for that trailer, but I am here to tell you that we are doing probably the smallest podcast yet, with Victor Watsialoti, aka Aneth, aka Bayonetta, Mega Walrus, aka Andre the Walrus,
And
uh,
Rock Solid, who joined the call exactly when you said my name.
okay,
Um,
and uh,
um,
and
I
Rock
thought you
Solid.
guys were gonna wait,
I
but
thought it was
okay,
going to be.
sure.
I said we are going to go without you, Rocky, but I guess you decided to be a renegade cop who doesn't play by the rules. And a rock solid now.
Yep.
And I am known as Sir Mansfield Cumming, inventor of the Seaman Invisible Ink. and,
Yeah,
and
so,
our topic for today, boys and girls, Rocky's about to hear this for the first time, is
okay.
the top games for the first half of the year because we've thought
Oh,
with the
yeah, yeah, okay,
holiday
okay, okay.
season coming up and there being so much just big games coming out that if we did a game of the year at the end of the year, we would forget all the good games that came out at the start. So we figured we would do a game, not game of the half now to
So,
help explain.
can I start this video? Because a lot of the games that came out in the first semester I actually played. Because it was around
Hmm.
that time that I bootlegged my.
No, it's not just first semester, it's what we've played until now.
Until now,
Well, yeah,
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 okay. So, I'm going to start off by saying Red Dead Redemption. That,
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
which
Oh, yeah, man, it is
there,
I
good.
didn't play that. I didn't play that.
I
there was a,
played it a little bit.
there was a lot of hype behind Red Dead Redemption
it was very yeah.
because we all know about the huge success of GTA 4 being one of the
Hmm.
most sold Xbox 360 games. And
So,
It was number one until Modern Warfare 2.
yeah, so a lot of hype was behind Red Dead Redemption because Rockstar Gaming was gonna make it like GTA 4, but they were gonna innovate it since it was in the Wild West, and we're not gonna have all the technology that we had. Do I think now? If you ask me if I think they pulled it off, I think they pulled it off better than GTA 4, but
Yes,
there was still some stuff that you would miss. Like for example, it ended up getting a little
tanks.
tedious getting all the stuff, like getting 100%, because you would have to
yeah.
go to the hideouts to get the costumes.
Hmm.
You would have to
Hmm.
keep on riding around on your horse just to find plants. It ended up getting
But the big thing about the game, I think that I attest this to two games that really did this. One was Red Dead and one was Fallout 3. It was that it
Fallout
made you
3 was
feel
amazing.
it was is that made you feel like you were part of a world. You weren't just sitting there observing all this stuff like, wow, I'm in Liberty City. I mean, I thought this is Liberty City. This is cool. This is a technological achievement because GTA 4 at its time was amazing. But like the stranger missions and like it was such an interesting world. Like those were the two games that really like got me because I'm not typically interested in the western, but it was almost like they had this element where everything wasn't quite as it seemed, and I love that type of element where it was kind of supernatural in some ways.
It was really cool because like they
Yeah.
were they were there were some really good open world games where your choices actually influence
Hmm.
stuff, and they were true. They were really good. I mean,
I mean,
I
and you,
think
and
it,
you could do stuff in that game because it's the lawless West. Like, I literally went a guy, I took a guy from a mission that used me as his drug mule. I didn't know about it. I went, loaded the guy on the back of my horse, took him to the Grand Canyon, dropped him off the Grand Canyon, round down there, shot his head repeatedly. Then I like got a dog to eat his dead body. I mean, it's just
Oh, wow.
after looting his
I,
dead body and getting all the money back that I'd given him for, he says, "Here's the drug money." I said, "I don't want that." And then I shot him, and I just took my money back. I'm like, "Here's $1,000 and honor points."
just
Interesting.
for me,
nice.
if you want to talk to me about gaming, you're gonna hear a lot of story-based stuff because I'm a guy that's a sucker for story games, and I don't look at the gameplay. I look more at the story wise. So I'm going to talk about the story of Red Dead Redemption and compare it to GTA 4, in
Hmm.
which
All right.
Red Dead Redemption feels a lot like GTA 4, um, story wise, in which you would do a whole bunch of jobs for a guy who you thought was your friend. This in GTA 4, and then
Hmm.
OMG plot twist. Then you have to go to the other side, keep on doing stuff, blah blah blah. Not a lot of story there. Red Dead Redemption's story was completely different from GTA 4, yet it still seems similar, as in the timing of the whole plot twist, and all how you would go from Mexico, from the U.S. to Mexico. It just seemed a little bit like they brought out a GTA 4. For those of you who
Hmm.
don't know, the mission behind Red Dead Redemption is you're going after a guy named Bill Williamson,
Yeah.
you need to kill to get your wife back, who has been taken captive by the police, who wants Bill Williamson dead.
Yeah.
Then
And you are the old member of Bill Williamson's gang.
after you kill Bill Williamson, OMG plot twist, you have to kill his the other guy of the group. Then you got to go all the way to Mexico. No, wait, you're already in Mexico.
Actually, he gets away the first time and he runs to Mexico, which is why you follow.
Yeah. And you follow him, you get there. OMG, you find him. And when it looks like you found him, then you don't kill him. Then it's like, it drags on the story a little bit.
Yeah. That would be my one major complaint. I'm sorry if I interrupt you here, Andre.
No.
But that would be my one major complaint of the game is that during the second actor in Mexico was a cool environment. Like it was really like that game was pretty. I mean, like I'm not a graphics whore typically, but I'm just like, wow, that looks really good.
Really gorgeous. But it dragged on a little too much. Like,
Yeah.
after you killed your enemy, I was like, yes, beat the game. Finally. No. You had to do 2 missions for your uncle, 2 missions for your wife, and like 4 or 5 missions with your son. Then on the last mission with your son, a huge plot twist happens, which I really didn't expect, which I'm not going to spoil, but it is something.
But here is something that like I think you would like, Andre. I know you didn't look it up, but look it up in case you guys haven't seen. It's called the I Know You quest, where John Marston kind of meets this character who is probably the devil. It's really weird, but he's probably the devil. And there's a big reference to the end of the game with the last time you see the man, and it's really cool. Look it up on YouTube. I found it on YouTube, and I did it in the game. I didn't understand it, so I looked it up, and I understood it a little bit better.
I'll ask you this after the podcast.
Okay, and then also, you can't do it actually after you beat the game, so you may have to use YouTube to get it. Also, another game, I think Victor can attest to this one, and I don't know about the other two. Splinter Cell Conviction came out.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that game was good. That
game.
Was good. I mean,
I unfortunately couldn't buy the game though.
My friend, who is a major like stealth fan, he really likes like those kinds of games.
Mm-hmm.
He bought it, and I went to play it with him, and he was all stealth and shit. He would like go and like headshot people and not get seen and blow out lights, and then I just fucking run and gun and run in and shoot shit, and he'd get so pissed at me. It was so funny. But like it's a really really good stealth game. It's truly tremendous.
I feel because that's the sign of a good like stealth game in my opinion, or just good games in general, is when you have like multiple answers to an equation, where it's not just here's a puzzle, there's one way to do it. It's you could go pop these 2 guys in the head with your mark and execute, jump onto this pipe, run over there, drop down, kill this other guy, or you could just run and gun it like you do. I mean, there's variety, and that's the awesome thing.
Definitely, man.
And,
could we move on to some other games that were released earlier this year? You know.
Another game that
Super Mario Galaxy 2. Just saying. I'm just sorry.
Just putting out there. I was actually thinking about that too.
Super Mario Galaxy is really good.
Super Mario Galaxy.
Can we talk about that, Victor? I know you were talking about something else.
No, yeah, sure. Go ahead. Go
okay.
ahead.
Super Mario Galaxy 2. I just have to say, was it just makes my head hurt because I've read about programming, and I've read about engineering.
Oh, you're talking about how the gravity system works? Oh my god.
That makes my head explode.
Do not get me started on that shit, bro. I have no idea how
the programming must be so ridiculous.
It's gotta be stupid.
Plus, like, just the idea. You can imagine there's probably like people in here just like smoking lines of cocaine, just like sorting lines of cocaine, just like, turn him into a rock, make him a cloud, that'll be good. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, boy.
They just send these letters to the designers. I mean, to the engineers, and they're just like, turn him into a rock. What the balls? How do I? And you're just like, but they somehow pull it off. It's that Nintendo polish, which I talk about a lot. It's this level of Nintendo. Is the only company that can say this. They say it comes out when it comes out. We want to make this game be good.
No, there are very few companies that do that. Another company that does that is Blizzard.
Blizzard. I think those are the 3 big ones I think of is Nintendo, Blizzard, and Valve.
Valve does that too. True enough.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't liked too many Valve games in the past. I thought a few of them were overrated, but I must admit, every single one of them was extremely well polished.
Yes.
Wait, which? Valve is from Left 4 Dead, right?
Left 4 Dead, Half-Life, and
Oh,
Portal.
Half-Life. Oh, that game is.
Oh yeah, Half-Life.
Counter Strike. They did a shit ton.
Let
They
me-
did
let me-
Team
let me
Fortress
say
2.
Let me say something from a Super Mario Galaxy 2. I'm sorry to go back a little bit, but it's something I've been wanting to say. That I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I think Super Mario Galaxy 2 is probably one of the most overrated games of the year because
Really?
Well, yeah.
there was a lot
It
of.
is, man. It's like
Yeah. I mean,
I
yeah,
know
I mean, yeah.
people who out Peter are overrated. Like Andre, I'm joking. You know I love you, Walrus.
You're an asshole. Continuing on.
I know.
Why I think it's overrated? Simple. So much hype behind the game. I got the game. You know.
Here, do you know? Do you want to know why there was so much hype behind it?
'Cause it was
Because the Wii is the first system since the NES and the SNES that got more than a single Mario game.
Yeah.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
technically,
That is
think about it.
that is
They
the
have had 3
basic reason.
Mario games. They have had Galaxy. They have had, and no, it's the only game. It's the only console to have 2 3D Mario games. As Galaxy, it
Yeah.
has New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and it has Mario Galaxy 2.
No, yeah, but I'm talking about the 3D ones. It's the only console that have two. You know.
Yeah.
I don't even have
Yeah.
Super Mario Galaxy 2, and people that don't have it talk about it. People that have it talk about it. People that like.
And
You
the
know?
way I look at it is, I don't know, maybe Andre heard more hype than I did just because maybe I was in some bubble that I didn't know about. But I was just like, Super Mario Galaxy 2 is probably going to be more of the same, I think it's cool. Alright. And then I
Yeah.
go on IGN later that day, I see a 10 out of 10, Majestic. I'm just like, balls.
too much.
Like it was definitely really hyped, but it was a
Yeah.
good game. Like no
Yeah.
joke, it was good because
wasn't
Nintendo builds on good shit.
Mhm.
Usually.
And I have to say, this is going to change topics entirely, but I think this is the most surprising game of the year for me, so far, of course, is Minecraft.
That game kicks so much ass. You
It-
cannot.
It
Handle
taps into this part of your brain you did not know exists, and it
It's
grabs
like
it
let me
and it
let me
twists it repeatedly.
let me explain Minecraft to those of you that don't know what it is in
Mhm.
a way that
Mhm.
will
Very
mindfuck you. Minecraft is a game that has no point at all.
In a weird way, it's not as much a game as it is just a super awesome
It's like
toy.
basically let me let you know something, Fio. Did you know that the Minecraft world is infinite?
Yes, they say
Yeah.
that the Minecraft world is 3 times bigger than the real world. Like if you took like a block as a foot or a yard, it's technically the width of it. If you took the Earth and made it flat, you could place the Earth 3 times over onto a Minecraft world.
So let me get back to what Minecraft is. It's a game that has no point whatsoever.
And
As
yeah,
soon
it's
as you start
addictive,
wait,
though.
as soon as you start the game, you're going to face plant into a world that is completely pixelated, and you're gonna be like, "Lol,
So
what the
wait,
fuck is this
bitch.
shit?"
This is
And-
probably going to be balls, is what I thought.
You're gonna be like, "The fuck." The first time I played this game, I was like, "This is fucking retarded."
Yeah.
And then like, you walk over and you like see trees and shit and floating stuff and like floating islands, and you're like, "The fuck."
Victor.
And then your
We're 15
your guy is so fucking tough that he punches through trees.
Mm-hmm.
So like you start punching a
Victor.
tree.
Victor.
Oh
we're 15
damn it!
minutes.
Fuck that.
You passed
Well,
15 minutes.
We're gonna have to continue
we need
talk
to-
about Minecraft on the next podcast because we're already reaching 14 minutes.
Just
Heck,
just start it now.
I could do an entire podcast about Minecraft.
I know.
So before we get to 15 minutes, let's say our sayonaras. This makes
And-
Sayonara, bitches. Okay.
Later,
that's
people.
my sayonara.
Yeah, see ya.